Come on, Henry. Come on, try to pray, Henry. Be serious. What's good, my dudes? Welcome back to the grid. And today we have a title that's going to leave you famished and hungry for more. Today's game is Kingdom Come Deliverance. Yes! Yes! Ha 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 ha! Win 1,000 dice games! Hell yeah! Yes, after my last video, I decided to lean into the history angle and give the people another historic video game. Give the people what they want. I thank everybody from the bottom of my heart for the positive feedback on my Holdfast video. Thank you to everybody who showed love on that Holdfast video. So this one's for you. Kingdom Come Deliverance is a 2018 action role-playing game developed by Warhorse Studios and published by Deep Silver. Now, this game I never played when it first dropped, and I heard its reputation for being a big buggy mess. This was at the time, by the way. I decided to pick it up later in life. I never finished it. With the sequel just recently coming out, I decided to take a crack at the first one again, trying to pick up where I left off. I was initially hesitant when my friend gave me some beautiful words of wisdom.
Stop being a bitch and come on!
While on the surface, Kingdom Come Deliverance looks like a standard RPG, there's a lot more to it. Again, leading into that history angle, it is a history buffs game. It's set in a very specific gap. Allow me to paint the scene. It's 1403. Europe's having a time. Europe is having an absolute time, fighting round the world. In England, the Battle of Shrewsbury is going down. French-controlled Genoa is slowly getting pushed out by the Republic of Venice. Lorenzo Gibraltar had just got the commission for the Gates of Paradise. Where there's culture, there's war. It's a beautiful mixture that I can't help but admire. It's a truly fascinating time. But today's focus, we're leading towards Bohemia. Charles IV, King of Bohemia and Holy Roman Emperor, had a long and successful reign. The empire he ruled from Prague expanded, and his subjects lived in peace and prosperity. He dies. With this vacancy, the throne is left to Charles' son, Wenceslas, who didn't follow in the footsteps of Papa Dukes and dropped the ball hard. My man stood up the Pope. How do you stand up the Pope? After all the hunting and the debauchery and the drinking, he earns the reputation of Wenceslas the Idle, and that does not sit too well with the Bohemian nobility. So, desperate times call for desperate measures. They turn to a relative of Wenceslas, King Sigismund. Sigismund is an aggressor. He sees this as an opportunity to gain more control and wealth for himself. Smart move. But this is part of a bigger conflict called the Moravian Margrave Wars. It was a civil strife that landed from 1381 to 1405. Kingdom Come Deliverance takes place right at the cusp end of this conflict, and it's where we find our boy, Henry of Skalitz. He's a growing boy. The game picks up following our protagonist, Henry, waking up to just another normal day in the hold of Skalitz, a silver mining town in Bohemia. This conflict finds itself on Henry's doorstep, and his home is raided. His parents are murdered. His friends are scattered to the wind to become refugees in neighboring holds and villages, to become vagabonds and bandits. With Henry just narrowly escaping the raid, he is ordered by his lord, Sir Radzik, to make way to Taumberg and find refuge there. This is where the game truly begins. And it's a fascinating journey to watch Henry grow from the son of a blacksmith into a very capable man. And you, the player, get to shape his journey as well. It's all about how you play it. Kingdom Come Deliverance is all about what you put into the game, you will get back eventually. The skill tree in this game is very fascinating. The game leans into realism and immersion. It does a very good job with that. My first initial playthroughs on console, I had a hard time. After some encouragement again from my friend, I love this game. It's like rent fair. I'm having the time of my life. Once Henry is ready to hit the mean streets of Bohemia, you have a plethora of tasks to start with. Being the main story at the moment is that Henry wants to get his father's sword back, and Henry wants revenge. Henry is hungry for revenge. Now I'm gonna let the newcomers know that this is not Skyrim. If you approach this like Skyrim, you're gonna get your balls slapped. It's not fun. I remember feeling ambitious, approaching a quest that was way above my head, and I ended up getting jumped by 3 men in heavy armor. Not my best time. It encourages you to train, get out there. Medieval peasants had skills. They had to practice bows. They had to hunt for their lord, provide food, carry water. There's a whole quest dedicated to water carriers. You have to remember, you're starting off as the son of a blacksmith. You don't have much to start with. You can't read, don't know how to carry a sword, don't know how to use a sword. You got some work to do, my friend. And this is where the game shines. You have to learn how to read books. So you have to learn how to read. You want to be better with swords? You gotta train with a swordsman. If you want to be better with a bow and arrow, you have to train with the bow. Pretty soon they'll give you tutorials on how to actually play the game better. After you advance slowly throughout the game, pretty soon you'll just learn it as you perform, or you could actually buy a skill. To the skill tree that I think is fascinating again is this mentality applies to all skills. Lockpicking, swordsmanship, horsemanship, archery, alchemy, reading. It's a title that really tells the player to get out and forge Henry's story, grow him into whatever Henry wants to be. You could be a cut and clean knight, ready to lay down your life for your lord. Or you could be a smelly vagabond who steals from everybody and eats people's food right out of the pot like a heathen. I did those. You are charged with the sole responsibility of Henry. You have to take care of him. Make sure that he's clean, groomed, he looks presentable for other people. Because the NPCs will tell you that you smell, you look terrible. Why do you look so dirty? If you don't sleep, you don't have enough energy. If you don't eat, Henry tells you that he's hungry until you feed him. Not only does the game feel real in the way that you shape Henry's story and Henry himself, but it also is flowed into the combat. If you're gonna wear heavy armor, you're gonna move slow. You're gonna be a tank, but you're not gonna be fast and agile. So you really have to build Henry accordingly to the way how you want him to fight. You know, a stealth archer isn't going to sound great in plate armor trying to snipe enemies from a distance. Touching on the more you put into the game, the more you get back. When you do maintenance on your own armor, you can reduce the noise your armor makes. You do have to be smart in how you want to approach combat. If you want to be stealthy, lose the heavy armor. You want to be juggernaut, stick with the heavy armor, layered gamisons. Use a shield, even though I didn't really like the shield all that much. Combat is one of my favorite parts of this game. There's a lot of weight to the combat. Every swing, every miss, counter, deflection, dodge, an open opportunity, you decide to kick your enemy in the nuts, that sort of thing. It feels, there's life. There's a lot of life to this combat, and I enjoy it. And you have so many weapons to use. You don't have to go for the standard approach and use the longsword. I like to use the longsword. There's a plethora of weapons you could choose. Axes, maces and warhammers, polearms, bows, daggers for stealth kills and to cut the bandits' ears off. Even your bare fists can be used as a weapon. You need essential items to gather trophies for bandit quests. I've spoken with many people in the community and my friends who've played this game, and they've told me all the same thing. That they said it was just hard to get into, like they just couldn't sink their teeth into this game. I was at that point before. I was once in their shoes. As soon as you get over that slow hump of just getting your feet wet, if you want a pro tip, learn to read. That's the first thing you do, just learn to read. Don't follow the story right away. Try to beef up Henry before you explore the world. Before you start, jumping to conclusions and thinking you're going to be running around Bohemia like a god. You will eventually. But there are some slight disadvantages to living in. There's no quick saving in Kingdom Come Deliverance. It's either you save and quit the game, or you drink savior schnapps, which you can make at any alchemy location. Very convenient. If you go more than one day without sleep, Henry will end up deprived and hungry, and it'll affect not only your stamina but your combat as well. One fun thing is that you can't carry a torch anywhere outside in the dead of night. If you don't have a torch outside at night, the guards will think that you're up to no good, and they're gonna serve you a summons. And jail horribly affects your stats unless you have a perk that actually benefits you from serving jail time. So there's multiple ways to play with Henry. You can either be a saint and savior, or mischievous merchant. only have a handful of discrepancies and complaints with the game, but usually these are in spoiler territory. Henry was a child out of wedlock, and he is Sir Radzig's son. Sorry for the spoiler dump, but to discuss my discrepancies about this game, we're gonna have to get into it, because I was really digging the son of the blacksmith's arc. I thought he was just gonna go from the regular son of a blacksmith to maybe a knight. With this sudden revelation that he's Sir Radzig's son, it kind of dampened it for me. It was a weak twist in my opinion, because it's very on the nose with traditional storytelling, especially in this area of history. And that ending was abysmal. People who play the game know what I'm talking about. That ending was as bad as The Sopranos. He's like, oh yeah, Henry, I'm your dad. And then, despite my discrepancies and despite the really buggy mess that this game was when it launched out, Warhorse gave this game time and temperament, gave it love. And like a sword being forged, it stood the test of time. And I think a lot of players should come back to this title before playing the sequel, even though in the community this game is considered a technical beta. You get into some fascinating scenarios with Hal. He's such a joy to be around, and you could sympathize with him and his story. The thing that's great about this game is that it got me to like mini games, and a lot of the time I'm not crazy about mini games in my RPGs, but again, I was encouraged by a friend to start playing dice in Kingdom Come, and I developed a problem.
Damn.
Played, sir. Well played.
What if they increased your...
My boy.
I know.
So that's what you...
300... 280.
Well and good then. And where...
You can live right there at St. James.
Well, it's true they've treated me kindly, and I do owe them.
I just paid you.
I will go back.
Thank you. The people from St. James...
God be with you.
Yeah, whatever. Lucky I'm rich. You're lucky I'm good at dice. Oh. Let's play some dice. It is time for some dice. Oh, look, an empty chair. Don't mind if I do. We'll take all of his money.
So, bring it on.
I'm gonna bring it.
Come on. It's time I had a throw.
I end this man's whole career.
Mother of God, why do you punish me?
It feels so good.
I hope I can be of help.
Yeah, I want to take your money.
Lucky throw coming my way.
Oh, come on. It's time I had a throw.
About time I caught up, dude.
Good game. You deserve it.
I'm gonna eat from the pot like an absolute savage.
Well, that's the end.
I hope you have said your prayers.
You made the mistake getting on the wrong side of me.
Time to pick 'em dry.
Dear God.
Let me help you with that.
I knew it! You lying wretch! Don't let me see you here again! Take care now.
Really don't have the energy for this.
You gonna cry now?
You cry? I'm gonna take his pants. Yeah.
I want to fight you.
What did I tell you? First beat wheat.
Let's do it. Let's go.
You good, Weed? Oh. Quick, somebody get him some water or something. Knee shot. Knee shot. It's okay. Take a nap. Take 5, buddy. You deserved it. There you go. Alright. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Who's next?
You look pretty good. But I'm betting it was just luck.
We'll see.
How's that for luck? Go ahead. Go ahead. Take a seat. There you go, buddy. There you go. Nap time. Next.
Let's fight.
That wasn't bad, but now we'll take it up a notch. See you later.
We fight with swords. Ow! Ow! Dick? And then there was one.
You put on quite a show. Can't say I expected it. Goodbye.
Hello.
I'll send you straight to hell.
To see you try, Fugly. Oh, oh, no, 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 no. Now you've made me hungry. What's the matter? You getting tired? Henry is hungry. Henry is hungry. Good night. Quick, someone read him a bedtime story.
Przyszła bida mora lat, to nie ustoi żadnej chlap. Na kraj padł dziesnej smutek, grudnielo i rano utek, niech już małżeński majstar, do wczera żylne staje prak. Už sejmo i svatý muži, nechtěl bych bejt v jejich kůži. Nám je to jedno a tak si dáme jedno a požerem si huby jako poslední den. Buďme se báví a do rána slávy a tak vypal sudy a posaď se mi sem. Tak posaď se sem a vypal je ven. Ukaž kozy jako vozy, zejtra jen tu soudnej den. Tak nalej mi hned a točí se zpět.
In conclusion, I give Kingdom Come Deliverance an 8 flat. This game left me hungry for more, and I can't wait to play the next title. You could say I developed quite an appetite. Yes, my friends, I decided to lean into that historic angle again, seeing that my Holdfast video did very well, and I thank you all from the bottom of my heart for that. I appreciate that. So that just gives me more gumption to keep going, and I plan on it. So please, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know your Kingdom Come Deliverance stories. How did you play the game? But if you can't catch me on YouTube, you could always catch me on Twitch. Maybe I'll make the switch to YouTube. Until next time, my friends, stay sharp.